And that last song was Steppin' Out by Joe Jackson, a particular favorite of mine from his 1982 album, Night and Day. I just can't get enough of that new wave and synth feel. And that piano is nothing to shake a stick at. With that, though, and my appearance, that brings all music mornings to an end. Cheryl and David are currently preoccupied, leaving me, Leslie Tanner, as your ever-vigilant host. If you can't tell at the moment, due to the new acoustics, I'm not in the office at the moment. I'm actually in the CQZA van in downtown Glass River for our very own fishing jamboree. I believe this one might be our biggest yet. I've met people from Toronto, Ottawa, even Saskatchewan. It's amazing. I've never seen these many people in this town. And, of course, all the booths. So remember, come down. Maybe you can even visit the CQZA van. I'll be giving out shirts, stickers, and I've even got a little barbecue set up if you want a hot dog. Not sure why you'd get a hot dog from here when there's so many other food places, but I digress. This year has been especially exciting, given the weather has actually held out, which, knock on wood, holds out for the next 2 weeks. Though at the same time, it's kind of merged with controversy. After my last broadcast, I received a note from David, our previous host. He seemed panicked. I recognized his handwriting, but it was distorted at best. I don't know what bothered him, but all he gave me was a number. A phone number to a service for the station in case of emergencies. Real talk, I'm scared. But, I don't know why I brought that up. It's too beautiful of a day to worry about things like that. At least I know he's safe. And so do you, Glass River. You're the best. Anyways, that's too much of a downer. I'm gonna open up our phone lines to the beautiful people of Glass River. Don't forget, our number is 6. And our lines are open anytime. Well, after I say they're open, of course. Oh, we're already getting a phone call. Excellent. Usually you don't really get that quickly.
Yeah, this is Terrence Atworth. I'm really glad I got to go on your show.
Welcome.
And you guys have given me so much free publicity over the years for the fishing jamboree. The fishing jamboree, by the way, is going fantastic.
I know, right?
This year. There are so many people, and the weather has held out beautifully. But that's not why I'm calling. Now, I wanted to talk to you about Dave.
What?
Dave is a very good friend of mine. I haven't seen him in weeks now. He would always come by in my store. He would always be buying the new tedge, the new lure, the new rod. He really likes fishing. He spends so much time at the lake. It's almost a miracle that he would ever make it on, the air.
I know exactly what you
He
mean.
was always telling me all these stories. And it doesn't surprise me that I was trying to see the lights in the lake.
What?
That's why I called. I think the recent sighting of lights in the lake may have something to do with his disappearance.
What are you talking
He's
about?
mentioned them previously in the past. I am not perfectly aware of his situation. He seemed stable, but if he mentioned what those kids saw before they saw it, to me personally, I think that's a big deal. I'm worried. He's one of my best friends. I can't imagine living in this house. He's my drinking buddy. We play poker together. We fish together. He would help me advertise the fishing jamboree. Hell, fishing jamboree, the name, jamboree, kind of ill-fitting, was his idea. It was always his idea. And I can't believe he just left. Not even to know. Nothing. I've listened to CQZA religiously, especially because of him. But you're doing a fantastic job, Leslie.
Thank you.
And you're filling in his shoes perfectly. But at the same time, it's just not the same.
I know.
Not without,
I miss him.
Not without David. I'm genuinely concerned for what's going on in this town.
As am I.
Call me paranoid, but he was right.
What do you mean?
Something's up with this town. I don't know where he is, but he would have had a reason.
Thank you for calling, Terrence. I know David meant a lot to you. I can't believe he's just gone. I'll be honest with you, Glass River. Things are much more destructive to CQZA than I had originally thought. I can run the station, I can run the show, but it's just not the same. It feels empty. And I love talking to you guys. Getting this chance is amazing. But the place is empty. It's shattered. It's just not the same. Especially not without Cheryl, too, but at least I know she's around helping me, sort of. She's giving me tips, giving me ideas for little things. But what's going on with the weather? Glass River, those at the fishing jamboree might want to turn to the skies and start packing up. The weather's taken a bizarre turn. It's getting dark. It's only, what, 10 after 12? And I never seen anything like this. Uh, I suggest packing up early. I think I have to pack up now. Oh no. This is the personal log of Leslie Tenner. Hopefully the first and only, though given recent circumstances I feel the need to share at least, or leave a record of something I came across. I work at CQZA, a radio station in Glass River, and have recently taken over the position from a dear friend of mine, David Miller.
David, well, given that he was my supervisor, essentially left me in a position while Cheryl was away. But David, he didn't show up for work, and hasn't for the better part of a month. He left nothing behind until about a week and a half after he disappeared. It was nothing but a note. I had originally revealed that he had in fact contacted me over the air. This was shared to the public, and all I said was that there was a number on the sheet. Nothing but a phone number related to the radio station for me to call in case of emergencies. That was all I revealed. However, it wasn't necessarily true. There was more to this letter. More that I didn't want to acknowledge, but in retrospect, I really should have. When I was working the fishing jamboree, the weather was fine, but then it changed suddenly. A thunderstorm out of blue skies. I had never seen anything like it before. I'm currently actually almost flooded into the radio station at the current moment. I'm terrified, but this brings me back to the note. The note he left. Other than the number on it, there was a message. I'm going to read it out to you for posterity's sake. And lastly, I know you haven't seen me in some time. I want you to know that I am well. This town is not well. It is sick. But it is only a symptom of a greater problem. I don't mean politically sick, or physically or literally sick. I mean there are things going wrong. Things that aren't explainable, at least until I encountered something more recently. Leslie, I hope you know that I didn't mean to abandon you or your station. However, things have come up. The rest of the note is kind of scrawled in a hasty handwriting, like as if he was panicked. It's still very legible, and it is very clearly his handwriting. But at the same time, I'm concerned. It's kind of scrawled at the bottom of the paper. You will understand what I mean soon. I shall contact you later. I thought maybe he had hidden something on the paper. I guess I was wrong. I don't understand. I really don't. And frankly, that terrifies me. I kind of never want to see David again.